Hi guys, it's Andy from Man City Fan TV. How is everyone today? Let me just move my camera. Everyone well? Let me just make sure this is silent on here. So, some news today. A little bit of news about Harry Maguire. Disco has reared its ugly head again. A little bit more news on the Almada front. The launch of Man City 4 TV, not Fan TV. Hi Steve Black, how are you, buddy? Pep's interview with Sky News. There's been some rule changes in the Premier League, which ironically was posted on the Liverpool or Echo or a Liverpool sort of fan site. Yeah, I'm good, buddy. Yeah, been a busy day. I've just finished recording a Who Are You episode with Mark McCarthy, who's a massive Big Blue. You would have seen Mark and his son Harvey. He's always in the crowd, and he's on Twitter, and he does a lot for charities and things like that. So I've just finished recording an episode with him. So Blue Heart, hi Andy. We having a disco disco at mine, mate, with a barbecue. Hi guys, what's the news? Have a look at the title, Joseph. We've just been talking that there's a little bit of news about Maguire. Rumours again about Disco. Thiago Almada again. There's a little bit more news on him. Obviously the launch of the City TV platform, which has gone down with mixed reviews so far, looking at social media. Some saying it looks excellent for those who can actually access it, and others like me saying, well, what other platforms is it going to be released on? New Premier League rules as well, so nice one. The last one was great. Yeah, it was really good. Thank you with Colin Savage, Press Switch Blue. Some really good memories there going back a while. Dylan Wolfenden, hi Andy, how are you, mate? Blue Heart, back to the 70s again, can't wait. Brad Niblock, how are you, buddy? Abdullah Musa says Maguire has gone to United, good riddance. He hasn't signed yet, so unless anything has happened in the last 10-15 minutes, but no, there's still news on that. Again, Otamendi, I'll quickly talk about Otamendi as well. Must be bored if this goes on again here. Blue Heart, Colin Savage, what a memory, what a blue. Yeah, he's great to talk to. He's good fun, a really nice fella, and it was great to have a chat with him again. Joseph BC enjoyed the friendly episode, the pre-season friendly one, yeah, with Carl and Chris. Big shout out to those guys. Yeah, it was a really good chat that we had there about what's happening. There will be another one I'm doing. What I've got on tomorrow, I'm just looking at my board up here because I have my work board, and I've also got Man City Fan TV board, and I'm just looking at what's coming up. Press Switch Blue we did, Carl and Chris we did. Tomorrow I've got an interview with two brothers, in Australia, or one's in Australia, one is somewhere else. Big City fans from Manchester that live out there now. So I'm going to try and do a Who Are You episode with them, and maybe another pre-season friendly with them if they've got the time, because it's going to be a real big time difference when we do it. So I'll be recording that around about 12:30. I know the game is on at 1:15. So we'll see. Maybe I'll just do a quick wrap up with them prior to the game, and I'll talk about the game tomorrow, and what my plans are if I can do it. So, I may as well talk about it now while we're talking about it. So, my plan is for tomorrow, I'm going to try and do a live watch along from here, but the problem being is that my tellies are in bedrooms and things like that. So I've got obviously Sky on my laptop. So the plan is, what I might do is I might do a live watch along for the match tomorrow. So if you want to join in, I'll be live at 1:15 or just before it. So maybe around about Depends what time I finish the episode. So I'll be live. You'll see it. You'll get a notification anyway when it comes up. So, but that's the plan. I'm gonna try and do a watch along tomorrow on the pre-season friendly. So I hope, if you want to, let me know below. Can you let me know if it's something you're interested in? Because if it's not, I won't bother. I'll be honest with you. I'd just rather sit down and watch the game. But if it's something you're interested in, let me know in the comments here in the chat, and I'll get back to some of your comments now. So, Maguire has gone to United. Okay, blah blah blah. Enjoyed the friendly episode. Good, mate. What's your favourite ever City kit? I still prefer the black and red one, and I still prefer the white with the red and black sash. Hopefully we can get Nathan Ake, maybe. Tommy Booth, a real legend, he was. And if you saw the video I did live from the parade, I interviewed Tommy Booth and he was a right character. Jay Snap, because Maguire looks set to go to United, who would you want? Okay, is it so people are saying he's set for a medical? I think somebody's just turned around and said on here now. Sorry, I've got loads of people online commenting. So maybe we'll come to Maguire in a second then. Hi, Andy from Northern Ireland. Sunny Northern Ireland. It's better than here because it was pouring down about 30 minutes ago. A real proper thunderstorm, and it's still pretty dark now. Looks like we're going to get another one. But welcome Peter Curry to the channel. Joseph Beatty, what's your favourite TV show? At the moment, I would say we're going to do TV shows today. And not movies. But hey, listen everyone for your movie chat last night after the live vlog. It was brilliant. So well done everybody. TV show at the moment, I love Peaky Blinders. At the moment I really like Killing Eve, so that's one I don't get to watch that many, I'll be honest with you. But two at the moment that I definitely sit down to watch. I tell you, here's another one, and my wife hates it. I definitely sit down with my wife to watch Killing Eve because I really like it. We definitely sit down and don't miss Peaky Blinders. I love that as well. But I'm a sucker for Deadliest Catch. I just love it. I've been following it for years. So I just enjoy it. I just following the characters and things like that. People have died in it and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, maybe that. Blue Heart, Tommy Booth, can you see him doing rounds? Can you see him doing the rounds in hospitality? I'm not sure because it's like press, which Blue said last night. Colin Savage is always pissed. He likes it. If he was in hospitality, God knows how much he'd be on. But he's a proper character, proper mank. I mean, real proper, and great with. I mean, the amount of time he gave people at the parade was phenomenal. I think he gave more time than anybody else at the parade. He just was constantly coming over. Because where they were in the VIP area outside the restaurant, and the stage was just ahead, I was right there with them. So I was speaking to David. I was having a chat with David White for about half an hour, and I interviewed sort of Paul Dickoff and Dennis Stewart and Mike Summerby, Tommy Booth, Alex Williams. I interviewed loads of them, and Tommy Booth just gave so much time to the fans who were all around that area there. He was brilliant. Rob is on from Man City Fan TV podcast Raw. Good afternoon, everybody. He says, listen, great job on that podcast, mate. You, Kiam and Willie, it was a great job. Really, I listened to, it was late last night when you sent it through, so I got in bed. I listened to about 30 minutes of it and I went to sleep and woke up this morning, listened to the rest of it, and it was just brilliant. Really, really good. So a massive congrats to Rob. Superb job. Abdullah says hard. Koulibaly signed. You mean Koulibaly? For anybody not yet, no. He's being priced out the market. Is there any watch-alongs planned for pre-season games? Brad just mentioned it. I'm going to look tomorrow to do it. Martez, Meadow, hi Andy. Any good news? No real big news of signings or anything like that. Blue Heart, is it the Boomerang Brothers from the Magic? You have got to come on this channel. Lion Crash, isn't Maguire pretty much confirmed to United? I don't know, I just said there, somebody said that Maguire's having a medical and Gutted wanting Maguire. we'll see. I don't know. Nothing has come up yet about it, so I'm assuming that something has come up just recently to say that he's having a medical allegedly. Who can you post a link? Who've actually said he's having a medical? Is it from Sky Sports or is it just some random sort of publication? Steve Blatzy Alves wants 120,000 a week. I wish he could do 120. We spoke about it on the pre-season friendly video last night. £120,000 a week is not a lot of money. You know, it's peanuts compared to what, you know, you could offer. Kiam is on. Hi, Andy. Happy Tuesday, mate. And you too. Well done for your podcast, mate. That was brilliant. What a great listen. So well done for that, mate. Blue Heart, where has the handle gone on that door behind you, Andy? It's behind, it's behind you. It's behind you. It's gone. It broke off. I was moving some ladders. And I actually tripped over something. And I must admit, that was about a year ago and I have never replaced it. And I hit it's actually got, it's not this side, it's the other side. And I tripped over one of the chairs and the ladders went straight into the door, put a big dent in the door. And it fell down, it cracked the handle. And the handle was and it never shut properly. And it was a pain that sometimes it'd close and you couldn't open it. Just funny handles in this house, so I do need to replace it. So you've caught me out there. Maybe I need to move over here. I know you'd be complaining about the guitar. Cloudy but humid in the Lake District. Yeah, it's cloudy today. Hi, Levi. Steve Black. I recall as a kid my mum giving me an autograph from Tommy Booth. She had met him in Lewis. John Lewis, is that? Brad Niblock, have you ever seen Prison Break? Nope, I haven't. Should watch Power on Netflix. What's that about? I said, I don't get time to sit down and watch telly. Killing Eve is great. Love a good psycho. She's brilliant in it. Absolutely superb. Scott Williams is on. Afternoon all. Good podcast, Rob. I'd buy him a pint if I was in there, says Blue Heart. Steve, C. Zabas said last season, yeah, West Ham. So hopefully he'll come back to City or he'll go to Anderlecht with Vinny. I've seen Colin Bell in hospitality. He is quite a quiet man, Colin Bell. He was there right in front of me at the parade. He was literally 5 yards away and he's just a very private person. It's a bit different to like some, Summerby and Tommy Booth. Hi Rob, really enjoyed the podcast. Great host, mate, says Kian. Mike Summerby was really pissed. I was stood about 3 feet from Andy at the parade. I don't know, was he? He was steaming. He was absolutely steaming, wasn't he, Rob? And Tommy Booth was. Yeah, great blokes. Juve signing, Delit, the dodgy papers are saying, yeah, it doesn't surprise me. They're the only ones who are going to pay that much money. Steve Black said, yes, it's peanuts, but it's the dictating of what he wants I'm not liking. I said it on the thing. I think we're just going to have to, trust in Pep and Cheeky and Ferran. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Put a guitar handle on the door. That now you pointed that out, Blue Heart, it's gonna people will be going, I should have really have said, no, that is a handle. It's a little tiny one that there you go. You just turn it like that. It's a little tiny one and you wouldn't know any difference. Peter Fleck headline, Maguire disco, Pep interview. Yep, mate. Brandon, what UK time is our game on tomorrow? 1:15, mate. 1:15. So, Maguire, let's just have a quick look. Seeing as though people are saying, sorry, I haven't looked for the last 40 minutes because I was doing that video. It's saying this is some sort of random stuff as well, saying that this was about 8 hours ago. Harry Maguire booked in for a United medical in the next 48 hours, allegedly. But then if you read some of the other stories from some of the others, it says the fact that if you take for the Sun, for example, I know it's the Sun, but they believe that City will still lure Maguire to the Etihad and will consider making an 11th hour move for the player. So, we'll wait and see. There's nothing been confirmed about a potential, it's definitely going and things like that. I know you've just said there that he's having a medical, but that was like a story from first thing this morning. So it says he's potentially going to have a medical in the next 48 hours. That still leaves City time to sort the Otamendi deal, because again Otamendi has come out again and said that the only, like we said to you yesterday, the only team he wants to go back to is Valencia, because he feels it's his home. He likes the people, he likes the city, and so does his family, and that's the only place he can see him being if he leaves Manchester City. The thing they're going to have to do now is thrash out a deal, and how much that will be, who knows, we'll wait and see. Any other comments on here? Who said he's having a medical? Well, it was this one. There's been several sources. This one's Team Talk. Just looking what else. The Express, I think. The Express, let me just see. Yeah, the Express, but that was yesterday. Or last night, I should say. Saying that a medical is scheduled within the next 48 hours for an £80 million deal. But they also quoted The Sun claiming that an agreement has been reached between the two clubs, supposedly paying. But this is old news from yesterday: 60 million up front and 20 million in add-ons. But then today in The Sun, they're talking about the fact that City could still come in at the 11th hour. Now, like I said before, we know he's already allegedly made statements that he'd prefer Champions League football and come to Manchester City. But 80 million quid, I'm not bothered about the fee. It's the wages. I've not read anything else since those alleged rumours about the 280 grand a week. If that's the case, no, forget it. But the fee, 80 million, 60 million plus 20 million in add-ons, fine. I'd say go for it. Absolutely go for it. Go in there, get it done. As long as Otamendi's going. Or do it anyway. Keep both. But I think Otamendi looks like he wants to go. Maguire's head needs a medical if he's thinking of going to swap. I mean, that is what I mean. You've got to look at that and go, for what reason would he move to United other than huge money? Because there's very limited ambition there. They're not in the Champions League. They might not be in the Champions League for another 2-3 years. So it just seems like a strange move, if I'm honest with you. Scott Williams, if the General goes, what will the impact be on Kun? No Willie or Zaba. The General is the last of the Argentinian clan. He is, but I think Kun's made plenty of friends anyway. If we get Thiago Almada, maybe you can have a chat with him. Maguire will be Phil Jones Mark II for United. It'll be comedy. Yeah, it's a strange one. You'd think if he was, and he seems like a pretty sensible bloke. He's not, he doesn't seem like Billy Big Bollocks and, and all that type of stuff. You'd think he'd say, look, you know what, if you're not going to come in for me, City, if you're not going to come in for me this season, I'll hold fire, I'll stay at Leicester for another year, and then I'll see what my options are next season or in January. But to jump to United, I think, is what a terrible move for Maguire, personally. I'm not just being bitter because I'm a City fan. I just think it's a crap move for Maguire. He will suddenly become England's best ever player if he goes to the dark side, yeah. We have Benjamin Gary and Thomas Almada incoming, Scott, yeah. I don't know whether Gary's going to be here. Almada's looks like he's going on loan to Sporting, so he won't be here either. But yes, Kiami will be if he goes to them. If he comes to us, however, different story, absolutely. Steve Black, Maguire's in the dilemma of wanted to leave and wanted City, but as of cost, City pulled out. So where does that leave him, crawling back to Leicester or save face to go to United? Last option. Yeah, we don't know. Like I said, we don't know. We only know the alleged rumours. The rumours were that, he said to friends that I want Champions League football and my preferred choice would be City if I leave. But he's also said that he was happy to leave it in Leicester's hands because they'd been good to him, giving him a new contract last season. And he wanted to show a certain degree of loyalty to them. But if they were happy for him to go, then that's all well and good. So he doesn't sound like he's a mercenary or anything like that. But if he goes to United, he can only be going for the money because I don't know. It seems a strange one. Blue Heart says Sergio is big mates with De Gea, so he's got the inside track on the noisy swamp well as he has. Maguire has to move now. He could have a shock at Leicester if he stays. And yeah, I mean, maybe you're right, Kim. Maybe. I heard we want James Tarkowski. No, that was just some rumour somebody put out yesterday. I mean, no, I don't think that'll happen. I'll be honest with you. I can't see it anyway. But anyway, that's the Maguire. We've then moved on, and surprise, surprise, we have disco yet again. And it's just boring. But basically, we know Real Madrid are trimming their squad. They've got to. And still, Isco's future is very uncertain. But today's edition of the Catalan newspaper Mundo Deportivo claims he has offers from Manchester City and Juventus. Now, we know Pep Guardiola likes Isco. He does like him, there's no doubt about it. But he's 27 years of age as it stands at the moment. Zidane counts on the former Malaga man, but the 13-time European champions consider the player transferable as his sale could raise money for the club. According to the report, Isco has received very important offers to leave, but he has no plans on making a move away from Real Madrid, even though his playing time will be very limited next season. The Isco to Manchester City rumour will never ever end. So this one is likely to rumble on and on and on, as we know. So where does he fit in? I can't see him fitting in at City. I've said it all along. It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever, if I'm being honest. So yeah, I think the Isco one is just more garbage. What else have we got here? Rob says, I've made my case for Maguire many times. We need him. We must buy him. Well, like I said, according to The Sun, and you know, they're saying that City could still come in at the last minute for Maguire. So I think if Otamendi, if the deal can be done at the right price with Valencia for Otamendi, the trouble is that Valencia have not got much money. So whether City look at it and go, right, well, I'll tell you what, 20 million with 10 million add-ons, or 15 million with 10 million add-ons, or whatever, to get money in immediately, whether that be 20 million quid or 25, if we can get rid of him for 25 or 30 million quid, then that goes a long way to paying sort of, you know, the 30 million fee. It's just the salary. And that's it. It just depends whether the salary is what was rumoured to be 280 grand a week. And now, if that is the case, then that causes massive problems for the wage structure at City, because that is Sergio Aguero territory. And the likes of Bernardo Silva, Leroy Sané, if we were to sign Maguire on 280 grand a week, if that's true, we don't know whether it is or not, but then Sané has a real bargaining option there, going, hold on a minute, you just signed Maguire centre-back for 280 grand a week, and you're offering me 150, 160. No chance. And that could affect the whole drag-on effect with Sané deal. You've got Bernardo Silva who's just signed an extended deal. What, 150 grand a week or 160 grand a week? He's going to turn around and say, hold on, I was player of the season last year, and you're giving a centre-back with a big forehead, you're giving him 280 grand a week. Whoa, my agent needs a word with you, Ferran. So that's the worry, not the fee. I don't care whether it was 60, 80, 100 million for Maguire. It's irrelevant. It's the salary, if that's true. And well, you know, United, they just throw everything at it. You saw what happened with Sanchez. You saw what happened with Fred. I mean, ridiculous amounts of money. Mark Bow says, hi Andy, De Ligt hasn't signed for anyone yet and we don't need Isco. Yeah, I agree, we don't need Isco. Absolutely not. De Ligt, yeah, it looks like, but again, it's the same thing. It's sort of 330 grand a week or something like that. That's a lot of money. That's more than Kevin De Bruyne is on. You would take Isco, really? For who? And who's he gonna replace? And if you say David Silva, what happens to Phil Foden? We should take Isco on loan and see what happens. maybe. Flares will be back in fashion within 3 months. Disco can clean Foden's boots for a season, says Rob. Blue Heart, our mole at Real Madrid, Diaz will sort us out with disco fever. Mr. C said, could be worse. I read today, Bale is on 600 grand. I mean, it's just... Is there any wonder, or is that picture of Gareth Bale, wasn't it, where all the team were boarding the plane to go on pre-season, and it was like nobody was talking to him. It was like just this solitary figure sort of stood there with his headphones on, and it's like, I'd do that for 600 grand a week. No wonder he didn't want to move from Real Madrid. Sign Isco self. That's a piss take, Joseph. Kian, play Foden. We don't need Isco. We need to be brave and play some kids now. It's time to do it. I agree with you totally. And if we brought in the likes of Isco, you know, he's expecting game time. Foden, you know, we want Foden in this team this season. We want to see more of Phil Foden. So we shouldn't be blocking his career path and transitional path into the first team by signing 27-year-old players that, who cares? You know, it's been going for 3-4 years with Disco. So that's my thoughts on it anyway. Give me Foden every day of the week. Rob says exactly. Nemecha for a breakthrough season this set? No chance, mate. I'll be honest with you. Can't see it whatsoever. Isco can play on the wings though as well. Okay, so same question. Whenever people come on here and say this, and this, that's absolutely fine, and I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying, for who? Who's Disco going to replace? And in what games? That's the weird thing. Clubs play youth when they're the crap, but they should do it when they're good. Far better environment. Good point, Keon. Scott Williams, Disco perhaps in Jan if we have some long-term injuries. Touch wood, we don't. Maybe. Is there anyone Juventus are not in for? No, they're in for every single. I don't know how they afford it. I've got no idea. I don't know how they get away with it. Because you don't see them selling massive players for massive money. You just don't see it. Raved about him at Preston. Right, so because he played well at Preston, you're thinking he's going to be a starter and a breakthrough season in the Premier League over Gabby Jesus, Sergio Aguero, Raheem Sterling, Leroy Sané. And I'm not saying he's not a good player, but it's the same question. For who? Who's he gonna replace? Kamal, hi mate, how are you? Isco can play up front. Buy Isco, sell a Joseph's throwing grenades. Blue Heart, instead of rap, why don't MCFT have Are You Ready for a Good Time by AC/DC for a signature tune? Hey, good, yeah, but the problem being is copyright. Yeah, that's the problem. If I put anything like that on there, I get a copyright strike immediately, unless I purchase that from the owners that I think were they Sony or someone like that. And the money that it costs to do that is phenomenal. So yeah, you can't. That's the problem. You can't put it. You can't just put me. Already had several warnings. This is. I'll give you an idea how this works. Yeah, I film outside the Etihad Stadium. In the background, there is music being played outside the main entrance prior to the bus coming and things. Now, I'm nowhere near where the main entrance is. I might be just outside the Blue Moon Cafe in City Square, and I'm filming, doing some interviews with fans and things like that. I put that on the video, or I put that on the channel. Suddenly, I get this email from YouTube say such and such a record company has made a complaint. However, it's not a strike, and blah de blah de blah. Your video will remain online and until further notice. Now, thankfully, touch wood, they all stay online. But because music is being played in the background by Manchester City, it's being picked up on camera while I'm interviewing the fans. I get a warning from YouTube. Now, imagine if I just randomly put AC/DC over the top of it. Their record company would just come down and I'd end up with what is a YouTube strike, and you don't want strikes against your name. I've got one, my fault, from last year, but I don't want any more because you can only have 3 and that's it. Boom, they remove your channel. So or you have to remove stuff and things like that. So it's not as easy as just grabbing some music and putting something on there. That's why I've got the permission to use J Cactus's track for the intro video. Swappists go for Mahrez. Was this good, Preston? Is the City documentary going to be on City TV? No, because they want you to purchase it via that, which we'll talk about now, which is the news that obviously today City have launched the Man City 4 TV, not Man City Fan TV. I'm just wondering whether, and I said this to Kiam earlier, I'm just wondering whether they went, Man City Fan TV would be brilliant for the TV. Oh, hold on a minute. Somebody's already got Man City Fan TV. I'm only kidding. I'm not saying that's what they would think really in reality, but it would be funny. So they've launched Man City 4 TV, which is a new streaming platform, which is available to download worldwide. But I went on it this morning when it first was announced, and I was reading through and thinking, oh, this is good. Finally, we get some sort of decent content from Man City, because as we know, since they changed to Wix and everything else, it's been garbage. The website is garbage. The videos, everything is poor, really poor. Forget the documentaries. Anyway, I watched sort of a teaser trailer and thought, wow, that looks brilliant. So I carried on reading. And they're going to live stream sort of the upcoming tour of the fixtures in Hong Kong and Yokohama. They're going to do sort of full match day previews and replays, and they're going to broadcast men's and women's matches 24 hours after they've played. And you can sign up for a 30 day free trial, I should say. And then they've got this sort of teaser, sort of intro video, which is Fight Till the End, and it shows sort of Vinny Kompany, his final emotional address to his teammates after the FA Cup final, which, you know, is going to entice people to come in. There's no doubt about it, and it does look great. And the comments on social media so far is very mixed. We've got people going, it's absolutely amazing, I've got it, I've done this, blah blah blah, and others going, well, I haven't, because I've won, and this is the platforms. It says it's downloadable on a variety of television platforms, including Apple TV, I don't have that, Amazon Fire TV, I don't have that, Roku, along with selected smart TVs. Well, looking at it now, it's only Sony and LG that they do it on. Well, I have Samsung, so they're saying that fans can sign up for a 30-day free trial, and then it's just $1.99 a month, which is good value. You've got to say that's pretty decent value for it. So my problem being is that unless you've got those, you know, an LG or a Sony smart TV, or you've got Apple TV or Amazon Fire TV or this Roku, you can't get it. You can't just download it on your laptop. You can't download it in another sort of platforms or on your phone unless you've got those particular platforms. And for $1.99 a month, I just think they're missing out massively. Where the whole fan base can, it does say that they're going to try and release more in the future, but it just seems like a bit of a waste. You'd think they'd just go for it full on and provide it on a varied sort of platform level, but it seems they're not. So it'd be interesting, because it does look good. And I was looking today, I was thinking, Apple TV, what's that all about? And that's like 130, 140 quid to get it. Obviously, you can get an Amazon Fire Stick for about 39, 40 quid. But then you've got to pay another 40 quid for it just to be able to stream it and pay $1.99 a month for it. Or let's go out and all buy a brand new sort of Sony smart TV or an LG smart TV just so we can pay $1.99 a month to watch it. So I just think City have missed a massive trick here. I know there's probably affiliations with Apple and Amazon Smart and blah blah blah, but I don't know. I just think they should have just released it on more platforms. That's my opinion anyway. So I won't be watching it. So it's a shame, but we'll wait and see. No doubt you might get something. We'll see. Anyway, let's get back. Spoil Sports, are you allowed to whistle? I've been away on halls, so is Sarni. Defo staying. We don't know yet, Mr. C. Sarni's gone, mate. Oh, right, on the Sarni stuff. Yeah, he joined Bayern Munich while you're away, mate. Joseph Beattie said he's joined Bayern, yeah, last week. Friday evening. 102 million euro. They've been watching the hole in the door. Bugger off, Blue Heart. Steve Black, Alves wants Arsenal. Yay, City are going back in for Anthony. Great. And City expected to pump up 60 mil for Almada, not Almata, mate. Which is one of the next things I'm going to talk about. And that is just basically the news that I gave you yesterday and the day before on Thiago Almada. But it looks like, yeah, said it yesterday, they are going, his agents are just turning around saying, look, we are not going to sign a new deal with Velez, and City are already there with an offer to buy him out. His buyout clause is 16 million euro. Obviously, Velez wanted 25 million. City have said bugger off. The agents have been speaking to each other, and basically Sporting are involved because that's where he's going to go to if City buy him. All round, it looks like Almada's going to refuse to sign the extended contract, which would raise the fee to 25 million euro. City are going to get him for 16 million euro, and then he's going to go straight on loan to Sporting. And some extra little bit of things that came out of O Jogo, which is a Portuguese newspaper. They spoke to the Santos manager, Jorge Sampaoli, and obviously he managed Argentina in the World Cup, and Almada actually trained with the Argentinian squad. He isn't normally a big fan of speaking to the press, but still took some of his time to talk about the youngster. And these were Sampaoli's words. He said, Thiago sees football from a free imagination, without ties, and this allows him to distinguish himself from those who are stuck only to a pre-established play. He also said he understands what the play needs at the moment, and this comes naturally to him without effort. It's just purely spontaneous. So, you know, big praise for a young kid, dubbed the next Messi yet again, another one of the next Messi brigade. So it does look like City are gonna get Almada, and then he's gonna go straight on loan to Sporting and continue his development there. So that's quite exciting, and we'll see what happens with that one. Blue Heart, I reckon Andy's turning into Neil from the Young Ones with his guitar and hole in the door. Fuck her off. There's only one at Man City Fan TV, only one. Thanks, mate. Yeah, okay, mate. I was only in Spain. Say, I know he ain't gone. Mr. C, don't take it to heart. It's a long running thing on Man City Fan TV. If somebody comes late, it's not you. It's normally, is it Mragank who normally comes on and goes, "What have I missed?" And then I might say, "Can't believe Sergio's gone." And then everyone jumps in going, "I know, it's ridiculous." So everyone's just having a bit of banter, Mr. C. Don't worry about it. Just needs to grow his hair, Steve. He hasn't gone, but he has agreed terms. Blue Heart and live off lentils. Oh, God. Hi, Roberto Blondie, how are you? Seriously, are you taking the piss, Joseph? He's just taking the piss, mate. I just wanted to see the company speech. Well, yeah, me too, but seriously, mate. Yeah, Sani has left, says Jason Ford. Has City's plane landed in China? It's not taken off from Manchester yet. The way apps are developed for TV and media devices, Andy, it's all ball like to get from beta to live. Lots of testing. Expect it to be on the platform. Yeah, I'm sure it will. I don't doubt it'll be out in the future, but it just seems that they've missed the trick here. They really have missed the trick because, unless you've got Apple TV or a Fire Stick or something like that, people are not going to watch it. It's that simple. They landed ages ago. Man City Fan TV podcast raw, excellent latest podcast, mate. Really enjoyed it. Thanks, Roberto Blondie. Blue Heart probably got that inflatable autopilot. Yeah. Why would Alves want to go to Arsenal? Who knows? Who knows? Joseph, gutted about Sani, but Mahrez has improved a lot, so maybe he can fill the void, Andy. Absolutely. Rob says, remember, guys, if you wish to be on the podcast, email the channel and we'll get your voice heard. Looking for a female perspective at the moment. I'll be in touch with you, Rob. Don't worry about it. Blue Heart, you can come on late, but don't leave early or you'll miss the goals. Scott Williams, I've got Apple TV, so we'll give everyone an update tomorrow. Mine is the old version, so we'll let you all know how easy it is. Yeah, but you've got to have Apple. You've got to have Apple TV, haven't you? So, and like I said, I looked at it because I haven't got Apple TV, so I looked at how much it would be. It's like 140 quid. And it's like, bollocks to that, I ain't paying that. Just to watch Man City 4 TV, or a Fire Stick. I might just buy a Fire Stick. It's 39 quid, and that way I can get to see it. Because I'd really like to watch it, but I just think it's a bit of a pain in the arse, really. If I'm being honest, I'd rather wait. I've got a smart TV. I've got a smart TV, but it's saying that it's only on Sony or it's only on LG. I've got two smart TVs, one in there and one in there, my room and my wife's room. Apparently it's only on Sony or LG TVs. So mine is Samsung, so not a lot I can do. I've got a row of Gal apples on my TV. They don't. Are they the plastic ones? Have you got like plastic banana, plastic pear, plastic apples? Is it one of them? On Google Play, search it and you can get it. On Google Play, search it and you can get it. All right, okay. Thanks for that, Mr. C. Let me just have a quick look while you're on Google Play. Okay. Let's see. Maybe this is another option. Again, this is what I was talking about. Let me just see. Man City 4 TV. Any idea where? Because I'm searching on Google Play for Man City 4 TV and it's not coming up with anything. Oh, hold on. Yeah, is that it? No. That's just the official app. Man City Live. No. Is it on there? I don't know. You'll have to let me know. There's loads of apps on here, but I don't see the Man City 4 TV one. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I need to have another search of that, and we'll see. Well, might Summerby and Tommy Booth be chatting in a pub on this new channel? Maybe. I won't be watching anything from City until they sort that ridiculous website. I'd rather go on Canada's immigration website and trust me, I'd say something. It's crap. I mean, City, I cannot believe that, like I said, always said, we used to have one of the best football websites at City. It was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And ever since they moved to Wix, and they've lost all this sort of like, decent content, video content, it is a nightmare to navigate, and it's just boring as hell. It's just garbage, and this is from, a team that is right up there, been voted or been put up there as #1 team in world football, and I just find it's amazing. I put in Man City, and it's Man City Limited. Is it that one there? Right, okay, that's the first one that comes up. Man City, but then it gives me another 3 options. Man City, oh, it gives you 3 different types. I'll show you. This is what it's giving me. So there's the 3 options it's giving me. So, which one? Just to say, we keep flicking through the few while you're on here. Aren't Google showing matches 2 this season? That's Amazon, mate. Heard Madrid want Foden, hope the report. Stop it, Joseph. The City website is a total shambles. Thank God it's one of the few shambles along with the new kits. So it's absolutely guff. It really is. It's a disgrace and they need to sort it out. My version is old, so if it works, you will probably be able to pick it up for a tenner on an auction site. Okay, maybe I'll do something like that. But does it not say it's a certain version? I'm sure it says, when I read the terms and conditions, I'm sure it said, because I was looking through, because all I wanted, I was trying to read through everything and just thought, is there a link somewhere that I can go and it didn't give you anything. It just gave you this information you can find it on. And I posted on Twitter earlier this afternoon, somebody said, yeah, it's all the information's on the website. I said, no, it's not. It just tells you what platforms you can get on. There's no links to anything. There's no, to find out more information. So again, pretty crap job by City posting that on there when it's like, well, if you've got Apple TV, yeah, fine, you can just go on it and I'm sure you'll be able to find it. If you've got a Sony or LG TV, smart TV, you can go on and probably find it. But if not, how else do other fans try and find out how they can get it? So, but I'm sure it did say the Apple TV was, I don't know anything about Apple TV, but I'm sure it said something like version 4.0 or something like that you had to have for it to work. So hopefully for you, Scott, it works. It's the sap adverts I hate on Man City TV. I'm glad you didn't say fan. Given that it's my day job, I'd gladly redevelop the City website for free. It's just, honestly, it's appalling. Mr. C said the limited one. They're all limited, mate. All of them say limited. That's what I'm talking about. I've just shown you all of them. Let me just click this first one then. I don't want to be on here. Well, that's not even, none of them are even opening. Oh, right, okay, I've opened the third one, actually, that works. You don't have any devices. So, I don't know what that actually means. It says install. I'll have a read of this. But thanks for that link, mate. I really appreciate it. I'll have a read of it and see whether I can actually do anything with it. Because for $1.99, I'll pay for it. I'll be honest with you, just so I can have a look at it, or I'll take the free trial. If it's crap, I won't bother. Take it easy, have a Cadbury's caramel. I'll have to get a canoe if it's down the Amazon. It used to be class, Rob, just change it back. Yeah, I mean, it was. That's the whole thing. It used to be brilliant. I don't think there was another football team channel out there that touched it. Now, I rarely ever go on it unless I'm going on to update and buy tickets or something like that. Don't even bother. I will find out after this. I thought the infos on the site was poor. Yeah, so did I. That's what I said on Twitter. And someone said, "Oh no, it's all there." And I said, "No, it's not. It's crap. It's just like a load of garbled stuff, and it don't really tell you anything. Or there's no links to it." Hassan Malik, we were talking about the new City 4 TV that the official site has launched and how you can get it and things like that. So YouTube fan channels like this one are king now. I'm not adding anything to my telly, etc. Forget it. Yeah, I mean, it's the way it goes. I mean, Robbie Lyle from Arsenal Fan TV said exactly the same thing, and there was a big debate. I think when he spoke with a few of the other guys, with Gary Neville, when Gary Neville called them out and things like that, I think he hit the nail on the head. And then a lot of really interesting articles came after that video that they did. Was it about 18 months ago, 12 months ago, 18 months ago? And in there, they said it's the future. YouTube, fan channels, things like that. It's the way everything is going to go. It really is going down that route. Joseph Beattie trying to find the links to the De Bruyne sale to PSG, mate. Yeah, I was struggling. There is one, but on that one, it just says that it's 250 million, where we know that it's 350 million. Too unlimited. No. No. Trying to find the links. Yeah. Hassan. At Hassan. What's that one, mate? Can you not download it to your phone and cast it to your TV? No, because it's the platform. I don't have Apple TV on my phone. I don't think I do anyway. But I don't think it can be used on your phone. I think you've got to have this Apple TV box, let's call it, to do it. So, do they still make Mbongo? Oh, I don't think, I've never seen that. Connor Nixon, yes, Andy, you talked about this City TV. Yes, Andy, you talked about this City 4 TV thing. Yes, that's what we're talking about, mate. Is this new West Ham striker any good? This new West Ham striker? He's decent, Steve Haller. Okay, not heard of him. Sorry, have I missed something there? I like watching Inside City, even though it's mainly training stuff, and you do get highlights of EDS and women's games shown. It could be better. Yeah. it could be better. It needs to be better, if I'm being honest with you, for a team who are the champions of England. And it wasn't like it's always been crap. It's the fact of it used to be so good and it's now so crap. That's the problem. And I just think, why? On Bongo, I gave up smoking years ago. Right. What else have we got to finally finish on? Obviously, Pep gave an interview with Sky Sports talking about the team have been there training now for the last sort of 7 to 10 days. Basically said that they're working at a really high level. He's really pleased with the team, etc., etc. And he's looking forward to the pre-season, which is upcoming, starting tomorrow. Now, one of the bit of news is that of all the places that posted it, this was Empire of the Cop. And it's about new Premier League rules that come into play following Liverpool and City's title race last season. And basically, it's a Liverpool website. Liverpool missed out on the Premier League glory last season despite racking up 97 points and losing just one match in 38. It was enormously cruel, but thankfully our Champions League victory made up for it, and some. Yeah, of course it did. Before the last day of the campaign, which saw both ourselves, Liverpool and Manchester City win our games against Wolves and Brighton, there was some concern interest in the possibility of a playoff between us and Pep Guardiola's team. Last term, if points, goal difference and goals scored were all equal, a playoff between the sides would have occurred to see who would finish higher. But in 2019-20, the head-to-head record between two sides level on points, goal difference and goals scored will come into play before a playoff, as well as away goals in those two particular fixtures. So, a slight rule change there, but not that I'm thinking Liverpool are going to get anywhere close to us next season anyway. So, good luck to them. Yeah, keep your Champions League. We'll keep our quadruple. Right. What else have we got before we go? Sorry, Andy. West Ham's spending 45 million. Sorry, I thought you were talking about us for a minute. From West Ham, I'm thinking striker from West Ham. Who's that? I heard we are in for a swap deal. Mahrez for Neymar and Foden for Isco. Company is in talks to bring De Bruyne and yeah, can you imagine? Liverpool and Man United have TV channels and we still haven't. Go and listen to the podcast Raw, episode 3 with Rob, Kian and Willie that I put out on the channel at lunchtime. And they talk about this very thing about TV channels and how it fits with product placement and things like that. Really interesting listen. So go over and listen to that. It's 2.5 hours long. So if you want to skip through and whatever, feel free. But listen to it all because it's just some great chat, great banter and great memories about City in the past and things like that. Because we don't blow smoke up our own arse, Jason. Yeah. Joseph found the link of De Bruyne to PSG. It was 350 million and they're sad to lose him. 350 million, new record. The Beverly Hillbillies, what a black gold classic. Yeah, it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I used to love that as a kid. Ellie May. Foden's going back to the under-23s apparently. Yeah, right. Preferred champion, the Wonder Horse. Used to love that as well. Does anybody remember... Was it the Rocketeer? Black and white. He used to put like a helmet on and he could fly or get in a rocket or something like that. I'm sure it was called the Rocketeer. They did that. I think they did a film on it, but it was on a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning. No, not going. You're not going to start holding up products on the channel, are you? Might do. Hey, you never know. I might start. Hey, you can buy this 2 for 1. When I was growing up, there was a lad we knew called Beatty. He was a bit backward. Are you related by any chance? Are you talking to me or are you talking to somebody else, Mr. C? Kamal Dwyer, with Trippier going to Atletico, could Danilo go to Spurs? Interesting. Good point. Could do. They've got Walker Peters there, haven't they? So would Danilo be in the same position as he is? No, Andy, Joseph Beattie on I thought you meant me, mate. I was going to say, yeah, probably. The banana splits, Peter Curry, yeah. Right. Don't forget. Hey, I'll tell you what have we got? All right, I'll tell you what, I'll do 10 minutes on TV programs. There you go. Because last night was good with the films. It was brilliant with the films on. So last night, last night we should have been like 10 minutes, ended up like 35 minutes on films, but it was good. So I really enjoyed it. But before we get into that, in case I forget, don't forget to go and check out the pre-season friendly episode 2 that I put out first thing this morning. That's with Chris and Carl in the States, one from Washington, one the chairman of the Atlanta Citizens. That we talk about, Douglas Luiz and Fabian Delph and the centre-back problems and what kids we want to see on this Asia tour. And it's really, really good. And don't forget, at lunchtime, I put out the podcast Raw episode 3 with Rob, Kiam and Willie. Really interesting. Listen, that is also live on SoundCloud, so it's over there. So if you don't want to watch it on YouTube and you want to sort of listen to it with your headphones in on SoundCloud, it's over there. So go over and take and have a listen to that. It's really, really interesting. Don't forget also, I've got another episode coming out tomorrow morning of Who Are You? That is with Mark McCarthy. Mark McCarthy, if you don't know Mark, you will have, as soon as you see his face, he's all over, sort of like, whenever there's pictures taken at the ground, he's there with his son. So, brilliant, brilliant guy. My phone again. Raises a lot of money for charity as well. So, his 5 answers were really, really interesting as well. And one in particular was very nice, mentioning his son. So then tomorrow I've got to interview 2 guys in Australia, or brothers, etc. And that will go out at some point. But tomorrow, if I can do, come on the channel. 1:15 is kickoff, and that's City versus West Ham. I'm gonna try and do a watch along, so I might have it up on here. I don't know how I'm gonna do the interaction yet, if I can, but it mainly might just be me commenting on my phone while I've got it on my laptop, because I don't want to drag a TV here and watch it on my TV. So I've got my laptop, my TV, and my phone. I'll work something out, but if it goes live, you'll get notified around about maybe 1 o'clock, 1:10, something like that, just prior to the game, and I'll do a live watch along. But please, can you do me a favour, a massive favour, and I'm asking everybody now, because I don't want to waste my time doing it. Can you just comment here now on the live chat telling me, is it something you'd be interested in, yes or no? Because if it's not, I won't do it. I'll be honest with you. I'd rather sit down and watch the game. So just let me know. So that's my little thing before we go. Don't forget, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget, subscribe, click notification, give me comments below. You've all been brilliant when we do the live vlog. So I just want to say thank you to everybody for all your really, really nice comments on all the series and everything that we're putting out for you on Man City Fan TV. So last thing, 10 minutes. TV programs. Let's have a look. Who's got what? Steve Black, Animal Quackers. Afternoon, Iona Beat. Scariest thing was Handball on Play School. Yeah. Don't forget Stingray with Troy Tempest and Marina Aquamarina. Yeah. It sounds like I arrived just in time. Yeah. Blue Heart. And Fireball XL5, Steve Zodiac. God, Stingray was class. The Adams Family and the Munsters. Oh, Steve Black said Munsters. Yeah, the Adams Family. Cousin It and The Hand and everything else. Wacky Races. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Still my favourite cartoon, though, is Hong Kong Phooey. I'd watch the watch along while watching the game, Andy, better than Sky Sports commentary. I don't know I've never done it before, so I don't know what my commentary will be like. It'll just be more of an interaction thing. The Man from Atlantis, Love Island. Love Island? Garbage. Little House on the Prairie, yeah. Night Andy, night Blondie, night Blue, night Steve. See you tomorrow. See you, Scott. Prison Break. No, I haven't seen it. Not that fussed about watch along. Rather watch the game than watch somebody. Yeah, well, that's my point. So I don't know whether I will or I won't, because I'm not too fussed. I'll be honest with you. It was something that might happen in the season. I've got somebody else interested in that sort of stuff. I'm not really one for that. I'll be honest with you, but I did say we had a lot of people asking the same question, so something we're looking at. Captain Scarlet with Alan Hansen was the best. Was it Pendry the mild-mannered janitor? Could be. Pendry the mild-mannered janitor. Fraggle Rock. I mean, that was a bit... Mind you, you're a bit younger than me. Ellie Mae, what a woman, absolutely. The Muppet Show, yeah. The Handmaid's Tale. Oh, are you talking about TV stuff now? Yeah, that was been on in the UK. It was on in the UK, wasn't it? About 3, 4, 5, 6 months ago. Emmerdale. See, Scott, have a good one. If not, watch along. Come on live at half time and full time. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Stop it and tidy up. What's that? Grizzly Adams. God, yeah. Charlie Chalk. Mr. Ben. Brilliant. Knight Rider. The A-Team was, it was great. Street Hawk. V. God, yeah, V. Remember that? Baywatch in the old days, yeah. Dad's Army. Yeah, Dad's Army is a classic. Any others? TV. Can't remember. Casey Jones, Steaming and Rolling. Yes, Minister. Yeah, that was funny. Very funny. Hair Bear Bunch. Absolutely brilliant. Only Fools is obviously, it's right up there. It's got to be one of the best. Bonanza, yeah, on a Sunday. Used to be on a Sunday about 2, 3 o'clock or something like that. Handmaid's Tale is amazing, must watch. However, The Wire is the best show by a mile. My younger lad watches The Wire, and he said that's brilliant. I've got to really invest in series because I don't get to watch a lot of TV, so it's got to be one I absolutely get into. Last of the Summer Wine, Top Gear, The Waltons, yeah. Gladiators, yeah, it was all right. Alf, don't know about that. High Chaparral, yeah. Hill Street Blues, wow. Hill Street Blues was absolutely brilliant. Was that on Channel 4? Was it on Channel 4, wasn't it? What an absolutely brilliant programme. Space Patrol. Don't remember. Space Patrol? Tweenies. Strike It Lucky. Quantum Leap, The Bill. All right, here's one for you. Cagney and Lacey, The Fall Guy, yeah, with Lee Majors. Bullseye, brilliant. You just said Space Patrol. Can anybody remember? I'm trying to think what it's called. Chips was brilliant. TJ Hooker. Preferred Chips to TJ Hooker, I'll be honest. I can't remember it now. It'll have to come to me. MacGyver, Red Dwarf, Blake 7. I used to love Blake 7. Absolutely loved it. Brilliant. Any others? Oh, God. Tomorrow's People. Was it Tomorrow's People? Anybody remember Tomorrow's People? Magnum P.I. Brilliant. Happy Days. Brilliant. Supermarket Sweep. Was that Dale Winton or something like that? The Saint, the Old Saint with Roger Moore. Was it Tomorrow's People? Anybody remember Tomorrow's People? They used to go in. Was it a cave or something like that? Due south for Kiam. Little Britain, yeah, funny. Dale Winton, the Matt Vittis DJ. The Fugitive. Yeah, that's old, isn't it? Really old. Crystal Maze, the original one with Richard O'Brien. Fantastic. Battlestar Galactica, yeah. Space 1999. There you go. I'll beat all of them with Space 1999. Robot Wars. It was called The Tomorrow People. Yeah, that was it. The Tomorrow People. Bit weird, but I used to, that was in the 70s, wasn't it? It was, I remember it. They used to go in like a cave or something and transport themselves somewhere. Manimal? Manimal? It's a knockout. Oh, I mean, just fantastic. The Interceptor, Sapphire and Steel. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. No, I think you're a bit younger than me, mate. The Golden Shot. The Golden Shot? Is that a newer one or an old one? I'm trying to remember. Sale of the Century. You Bet. I don't remember that. You Bet. What was that? Guy could change into a Black Panther and other animals. Manimal. No, I don't remember that. Simon Corkindale. Yeah, I remember him, but I don't remember Manimal. Doctor Who, the original. The Professionals. Bodie and Doyle. Yeah, absolutely. Brilliant. Absolutely. When I remember I was about, I don't know, 13, 14, and when Bodie had his hair shaved, it was really short. I wanted mine shaved short like Bodie's. Matthew Kelly, You Bet. Oh yeah, remember that sort of Auf Wiedersehen Pet, brilliant. Cheers. Somebody's just died, haven't they, who was in that? Miami Vice. Oh wow, absolutely superb. Crockett and Tubbs, can't beat it. Absolutely can't beat it. The Fast Show, yeah, was good. MASH, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The Water Margin, don't remember that one. He-Man and Thundercats, I mean, I was probably a bit after my time. Different Strokes. What are you talking about, Willis? Yeah, superb. Gary, what was he called? Gary something. The Golden Shot was a show where you fired a crossbow at an apple to win prizes. I don't remember that. Blind Date, A-Team. The Idiot Abroad is funny. It does make me laugh. Soap, God, yes. Soap used to be on a Friday night, didn't it? Channel 4. Weird, yeah. And it was he not? That was the one. He was like pretended he'd been kidnapped by aliens or something. It was brilliant. WKRP Cincinnati. What's that? I wanted a Ford Capri, bought one years later, and it was a shitbox. The Golden Girls, Dallas, Minder, yeah, Minder, brilliant. Taxi, D'Artagnan and Three Musketeers, that's, yeah. The Old Grey Whistle Test, loved it. Oh yeah, Midnight Caller. Yeah, where he used to solve murders and all sorts of stuff, didn't he, on the radio? Button Moon, no, after my time. Wallace and Gromit, Murder, She Wrote. Any others? Trying to think what else as a kid. Columbo was brilliant. Come Fly With Me. Morph. What was the Good Night Wherever You Are? That's how it used to finish, exactly. Take Heart. Well, this is the thing, there was another one. Do you remember? There used to be a load of kids and they were inside in a, I don't know, it was a bit like, I think Morph actually was Morph in this program, but it was all kids on a Saturday morning or something, and they'd all do stuff. I can't remember. Moonlighting, Bruce Willis, absolutely brilliant. Ironside, yeah. Eurotrash was superb. I love that. Absolutely loved it. Jean-Paul Gaultier, wasn't it? And what was the French guy called with the black hair? Can't remember. Art Attack, Married with Children, Pingu. Less said, a Jim will fix it. Remington Steele. Tis was. Multicoloured Swap Shop. The Word. Yeah, The Word was classic. Nightmare was amazing. Best Kids. I don't remember that one. My Mum loved Dallas and JR's Antics. Jim will fix it. Soul Train. Anybody remember Soul Train? The Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah, fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. Right, going to give it one more minute, then I'm going. Big Breakfast. Yeah, I like that. Chris Evans. 21 Jump Street. Probably after my time, that. The Wooden Dolls. Bill and Ben. Kapow. Was Kapow the one with the guy with the glasses? Fred Dinage or whatever he was called. I think it's someone else. What was that one? Where he used they show you all different facts and things like that. Can't remember, my mind's going. Benson, yeah. Heart to Heart, Wonder Woman, yeah. Doctor Who and the Daleks, quality old ones, yeah. Mork and Mindy, yeah, brilliant. Fred Dinage. How, that was it, How. I used to love that. The Equalizer, the old one. Big Bertha, early 80s kids show. Big Bertha, don't remember that one. The Good Life, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Fred the Weatherman. One Foot in the Grave, yeah, they're classics. Danger Mouse, yeah, with Baron von Greenback. Quincy, Petrocelli, anybody remember that? Petrocelli. Kojak, Spot the Dog from Wooden Tots was a classic puppet. Batthink, Love Ship, don't know that one. Simon and Simon, don't remember that one either. Dora the Explorer, my kids used to like Dora the Explorer when they were small. Inspector Gadget. Petrocelli, anyone remember Petrocelli? Or, somebody mentioned it before, with James Gardner. Did somebody mention it before? What's it called? Somebody, please. What was it called? Oh, God. Please, somebody. Rockford Files. Thank you, Steve. The Rockford Files. Used to love that. That was brilliant. Remember Golden Balls? No. Danger Mouse? Yeah. Rosie and Jim? Probably after my time. Angry Boys. Everyone watch it if you haven't. Chris Lilly, genius. Not seen that one, mate. Right. Loads of TV. I've given you an extra 20 minutes there. Funniest thing on TV, the Rockford Files was brilliant. It was absolutely superb. James Garner, absolutely brilliant. Right, we'll be back tomorrow. Don't forget, like I said before, check out the videos we put on the channel. Doing tons and tons of stuff for you guys. If you haven't, give it a thumbs up before you go. Give it a thumbs up. Tom and Jerry cartoons, yeah, brilliant. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll put out the Mark McCarthy Who Are You in the morning. Give us an extra 30 minutes, mates. Time is it? I'll give you 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes, and then I've got to go. SpongeBob. Yeah, it's after my time. Hardcastle and McCormick. China Beach, don't know that. Dempsey and Makepeace. I used to like her. 80 Days Around the World. Is that Michael Palin? 80 Days Around the World. I like anything like that if it is. I love all that stuff. I love things when there's that. I'm still waiting to. I recorded the Trevor McDonald on the Indian train thing. Can't wait to see that. Come on, you wanted 5 more minutes and then nobody's posting anything. Come on, think of some more. When was the cartoon shows? What was the cartoon shows you used to watch when you was a kid? Mine was all things like Top Cat, Hong Kong Phooey, Popeye, not the 9 o'clock news. That was absolutely brilliant. Sledgehammer, Falcon Crest. That was like a really crap spin-off, wasn't it? What was the show with the 5 women angels? Oh, Charlie's Angels. Fantastic. Pink Panther, yeah, the Pink Panther, brilliant. Trapper John MD. Floyd Cooking, yeah, Floyd was absolutely superb. Faulty Towers. Can you believe that? Was it how many did they make? Was it 8 or 12 of those? Mosin driving on the highway listening. Well done, mate. Blue out. Cheers, Andy. 6 plane is in holding pattern over China. Pep's having a tactical talk with air traffic control. They're all watching this, aren't they? They're all waiting to see what other TV programmes are on. Floyd Cooking always, yeah. You can say piss, mate. It's all right, don't worry. Not the 9 o'clock news was amazing. It was brilliant. Mysterious Cities of Gold. Starman. Captain Pugwash. Morecambe and Wise, yeah. Police Squad, absolutely brilliant. We mentioned that last night, didn't we, on the films side of it? Flowery Towers. Stop it, Rob. Gilligan's Island, I don't remember that. I thought as a mod I should set an example. Well done to you, and give Rob a slap next time you're on. Cheeky bugger. Finger Mouse, yeah, the guy with the beard and the little... What else? Yellow Bushes Are Flying West is a classic. Yellow Bushes Are Flying West. Bottom, yeah. Kung Fu, yeah, fantastic, with David Carradine. Kung Fu was excellent. That was on a Sunday, wasn't it? I seem to remember things by days as to what I was watching at the time. I'm trying to think what else. I was always out playing football. That was my thing. If I was off and it was light, I'd be out first thing in the morning. Monkey, not magic, just monkey. Monkey. So late today, guys. I'll have to watch it later. Don't worry, mate. We're finished. We're just doing our usual 10 minutes of, well, turned into 20, 30 minutes of madness. Rob has taught me that sentences can be constructed with only swear words. I'll be eternally grateful for it. I know. He is the king of swear words. He's the king of the F word, definitely. I don't know that one, Bernard. Blue Heart, The Avengers with Emma Peel, yeah. Posh Totty, yeah. Faulty Towers, they changed the sign outside the hotel at the start of each episode once it read Flowery Towers. Yeah, Wolf. Bloody work. I'm watching Chernobyl. Oh, God, it's brilliant. It's absolutely superb. It's excellent. Very, very good. Loved Airwolf, yeah. Didn't he just die recently? Can't remember what his name was. I was just gonna say, but Rogers, Roberto Blandi. Have you seen The Terror? Nope. Jackanory. The Bobby Robson documentary on Netflix is amazing. I haven't seen that one, I must admit. You will enjoy it. It's brilliant. Honestly, Bernard, it's absolutely brilliant. You'll really enjoy it. Harrowing. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, just think if you were there, it was just... And remembering it happening, and it was all kept secret and everything else. It was Willow the Wisp. Yeah, there's another one. Anything with David Attenborough, I'm with you, Blue Heart, on that. Anything at all, I'll watch it. I tell you what, has anyone watched Serengeti? I recorded it. I watched the first episode the other day. The cinematography in it is absolutely incredible. Loved the little robot in Buck Rogers. Mini, yeah. Andy's Biscuit Cupboard is a classic. Hawaii 5-0, God, yeah. Rumpole of the Bailey. Right, when am I doing the quiz? Okay. I knew someone was going to ask it me. I might do it tomorrow night. Just looking at my schedule. Tomorrow night. I'll do it tomorrow night. How's that? It'll be sod's law that I'll do it, and my wife will be going, oh, so and such a thing is on. I'll be like, we'll do it tomorrow night. There you go. Tomorrow night we'll do it. How does 8 o'clock sound? How does 8 o'clock sound in the evening? That's the plan. Yeah. Let's see what else is on here. The Prisoner. Andy, I'm not a number, I'm a free fan. I know you are. Rob, only thing I watch besides City is Post-Match Pint, West Ham Fan TV. Post-Match Pint is also Anfield Rap, do that as well. Biscuit Tim for the quiz winner. Hey, there'll be something. I'll put something in. You know me, I'll give you something. I know. What about... What about for the winner? But we need plenty of people on to do it. What if I say you get a Medjugorje alien hat worn by Ben Mendy, Raheem Sterling, Fabian Delph, you name it. Not this one, it's brand new, but you've seen the photographs. and Nijuli does these. You can see pictures of the people in them, John Stones and Adarabeo, and somebody who's climbed Everest and things like that. What about that as a prize for the winner, eh? And I'll send it to you wherever you are in the world, free of charge. Deal? Sound like a good one? So there you go. If you're into that, happy with that. Let's see what people are saying. Misfits of Science, Fame, yeah, remember that. Sons and Daughters, the Aussie thing, yeah. The Young Ones, yeah. I would love Andy to do a live quiz. There you go. Fathers and Mothers, Bring Them Back Alive. The Old Ones, Trapdoor, Rich Man, Poor Man, The Littlest Hobo, Skippy, yes, Skippy. And Flipper, yeah. Prisoner Rob, well spotted, so weird but so watchable. Giant balloons chasing him down the beach. Yeah, well, I went to, that's in, what's it called, in Wales. What's it called? The place where they filmed it. I was there a couple of years ago. We were driving back from somewhere. Oh, we'd stayed in a right on the coast. And on the way back, we stopped there. Begins with P. Can't remember what it's called. Somebody remind me. Port something. Yeah, it is Port. Is it Port Maddock or Port? Is it Port Maddock? And it's still exactly the same. Let me just see. Is it? Somebody might have already posted it. Port Merion. Port Merion it is. And it's still exactly the same from when they filmed it. It's a strange little place, and all the tide goes out and everything else. So if you haven't been there, go there. It's actually quite interesting. Sorry, I missed what you said. I was working. I'm not around tomorrow. All right, so you're moaning you want a quiz, and then you're not even here. Follyfoot Farm, Animals at Farthing Wood, quality prize. Yeah. Oh, so are you not here tomorrow? Because I wanted, and ideally I needed Rob, or both Rob and Kiam, to moderate. So I need a moderator to look at the answers. So I've got to work out the format. I've got an idea how it'll be. It'll be like first answer. So you'd have to be boom, boom, boom. Because obviously if I just leave it there, people can quickly, search on the internet. And then everyone can get the same answer. So it's going to be like, I don't know, I'll ask a question and the first person might get 3 points, second person gets 2, and third gets 1. And if you're after that, you don't get any. Something like that. Because we have to do it somehow, because if we just leave it, everyone can quite easily Google it and get the right answer. So, nice prize, says Joseph. Rubber Blondie, amazing prize. Little House on the Prairie, yeah. Waltons, yeah, we mentioned those. Port Merion, thank you for those who put that. Wonder Woman, the double deckers, used to love that. I used to live in that neck of the woods. Oh, Port Merion, mind your language, please. Yeah, does the tide. What about Are You Being Served? Streets of San Francisco, yeah, brilliant. Love Thy Neighbour, Mannix, Grange Hill, On the Buses, Tucker's Luck, Bless This House, George and Mildred, brilliant. 2 up, 3 down. Boone, Port Merion used to have a music festival once a year. Robin's Nest, yeah. I must get a little hand on this watch. What was the show? I must get a little hand on this watch. What was the show? Don't know. Might still do if anyone interested. Red Hand Gang. Jared Harris, Kieran Hines and Tobias Menzies stars in The Terror. Rising Damp, brilliant. Thought it was Fat Sam's Disco. If it ain't half hot, Mum. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The Invisible Man. That was, what's it called with the blonde hair, wasn't it? What's the show with Hyacinth Bouquet? Yeah, somebody else mentioned that earlier. I can't remember what it was called. She owned a pickle factory. Last of the Summer Wine. Yeah, somebody said that before, Bernard. The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Yeah, used to like that. Right, okay. So, you'll have to let me know. I'll get some questions put together tonight. Rob family's just absolutely brilliant. 8 p.m. tomorrow for the quiz. I'll make myself available to mod and keep score. Kiam, you in. Thanks, Rob. I'd appreciate that if you can do that. And I'll let you know about the formatting and everything else. But 8 p.m. tomorrow night, everyone, if you really want to, come on. Like I said, there's a free prize for the winner. It's a Man City quiz. We might have a bonus round on biscuits or something like that. I don't know. 1 foot in the grave, keeping up appearances. That was it. Anyway, guys, check out the videos put on the channel. I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll be around for the live game and this cheeky bugger. See you, Bernard. I'm knackered. I'm knackered as well. But guys, thank you everyone for Steptoe and Son. Oh, fantastic. Thank you everyone for your comments today. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. We'll do the live quiz tomorrow night. And thank you, Roberto Blondie. And there'll be more videos coming on the channel like they always are. So anyway, take care. Have a wonderful evening. And I'll see you tomorrow.